making my French onion casserole, and I already got it started because these onions were potent. I mean, I was bawling my eyes out. It's just one of those things. Comes with the territory of doing a big onion recipe. But what I have down here is about 3 tablespoons of butter, and then about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I let that heat up in my heavy bottom pot. So this is my Dutch oven. And then I have about 3 pounds of sliced onions in there. If they were big, then I quartered them and sliced them. But most of them were just small, so I just halved and sliced. So I have this on a medium heat, and I let them go. I let them go for about 5 minutes before I salt and pepper them, because I want them to render out some of their, no, I said that wrong. I want them to heat up and whatnot before I salt and pepper, because the salt is going to have them render their juices, and I don't want to steam the onions. I want them to get a nice caramelization on them, so that's why I do it that way. I am not going to salt a lot though, because I am using my leftover beef broth from doing a roast, and it is salty. Not overly salty, like the roast is amazing, but it does have a good salt content, so I don't want to over salt this recipe. So you get your salt and pepper, all good to know. The next ingredients I'm going to add are thyme, and I'm going to do probably about a teaspoon of thyme. I want it to have a nice thyme flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. I always add garlic. And then, what else do I want to add? I want to add a couple bay leaves. It's not going to have as strong of a flavor as if you were to do the soup, because of course the bay leaves will sit in the broth for a lot longer. But I still want to get a little of the flavor, so I'm going to put in 3. I just think it gives it just such a, I don't know, I love it. Love it, love it. So I'm going to let all this do its thing for about 30 to 45 minutes. We are not adding any liquid to this because we want it to caramelize really well. So just every now and then, I just come over and give it a little stir just to make sure nothing is burning, because the last thing that you want is burnt onions, burnt onion flavor. So these are going to go, and I will bring you back when we're getting this. Okay, so try to get you to not see the naked baby that's sitting on the counter. Alright, so this went for about 45 minutes, and you can see we've got a nice caramelization on everything. It smells sweet, which is one of the ways you know that you've done it right, is it'll start lending that real sweet onion flavor. Now, I've already taken out our 3 bay leaves that I put in, and I'm going to add, first off, I wanted to show you. My roast is bone-in skin on, no, bone-in skin on. It's bone-in roast. Look at how jellied that is from where it made like a bone broth. So I'm going to just take out the fat, and that's going to be for something else. We put in about a cup of our beef jelly. Like, look at that. Is that not fabulous, guys? Fabulous. I'm just going to go ahead and put in the whole thing. No, those are Mommy's. Alright. So that is going to help deglaze everything. You're giving away all of my bread, lady. Alright, now to this, the last couple ingredients we're going to add is some Worcestershire. And I don't even know if there's any. Here, a little bit. a little bit. Gotta put that on the list to get. And then about a tablespoon, half a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. And that'll give it a good flavor too. And then I'm going to let this chill out for about 5 minutes while I get the casserole dish. Okay, so I'm using my 10-inch cast iron as my casserole dish. And what I do first is just lay down. Now this was bread that was toasted off 2 days ago now. So it's kind of stale, but that is good. That is how we want it because it'll keep its texture better. Or you can use fresh toasted bread. It's whatever preference you have. So after we have that laid down, we're going to take our beautiful French onion mixture. And it smells heavenly. And just slather that evenly all over everything. Every last drop. Alright. Get that everywhere. And you can see it's juicy, but it's not soup. But let me tell you, it makes the easiest French onion soup if you want that as a leftover. Just heat this up with some beef broth and you're good to go. Now, take the rest of your toast, and I like to kind of elevate them a little bit so that they're not all the way in the dish. They're just kind of nestled in there. And the girls stole some of my bread, so I don't have enough for all of it. Let's stagger these a little more to make up for the fact that they stole my bread. Can we just have a crying session about it? Alright. So, okay. So I'm going to be doing it slightly different cheese-wise than I normally do because I don't have quite as much Swiss cheese as what I would like. Gruyere is also a delicious option. I just usually can't afford Gruyere. And Swiss tastes almost exactly the same. Gruyere is just a little sharper to me. But I usually have Swiss. So, you want to layer in as much cheese as you want. There is no judgment on this channel about cheese. The more, the better. So I have 4 slices of Swiss. And then I'm adding some Kobe on top just because I need more cheese. And I don't have the Swiss. So probably, I want to say 8 ounces of cheese total if I were to have had the amount of Swiss that I wanted. Now this is going to go into a 400-degree oven until the cheese is bubbly and browning and everything is just coming together. And then we're going to plate this up and taste test it. Oh my goodness, will you look at that? Is that not the most beautiful sight you have ever seen? Let's go ahead and get this plated up. It took about 20 minutes for everything to brown the way that I was wanting it to. Okay. So I want to get a little bit of everything. Oh, smells so good. Plenty of onion mixture. Oh, look at that. Does that not look delicious? I'm going to go ahead and blow off a bite. Wow. It is all the comfort of French onion soup, but in fork form. This is a win. Definitely love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is, it's just one of those things when you're wanting French onion soup, but you're wanting to switch it up. This is the way to go. It would also be good as a side dish. Each person have a little medallion, but this is going to be my breakfast / lunch. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.